Hey guys, this is Jim Reeve here. I wanted to show you how to rank your blogs, have the highest SEO score for ranking your blogs on Google, Yahoo, Bing, and whatever other search engines there are. Um, I'm using a blogging platform called the Empower Network, and if you are using WordPress, it's pretty much the same idea. But I would suggest if you are just starting out in blogging, you want to get onto the Empower Network because it's a lot more easier and efficient to use this blogging platform. Once again, it's the Empower Network that I'm using. So anyways, I'm just going to show you, give you a run of all the different categories that have to be check marked when you do your SEO scoring. Now, for starters, what you do is you think of, obviously you have a title, and that's also your heading in your text area for your blog. You want to also put that in your keyword, SEO keyword, right here. And then what you want to do is you want to make three different headings, and you want to make sure these three different headings are exactly the same as your title. And what you also want to do is to make these actually three different headings, so that these are the three different H2 or H1, H2, and H3 tags are all check marked. You want to make sure these are they're changed to heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. So anyways, let's just go one by one and let's get these check marks. Now, first of all, you have entered enough words. That one there, it'll say you have not entered enough words. So what you got to do is just keep typing until you keep putting enough information in, so that ends up being check marked. Second one is having your keyword in the first sentence of your blog. That's pretty simple. You just put your keyword in. Well, obviously the first sentence is probably just going to be your heading, but if that doesn't work that way, then just make up when you start typing your information out, make sure you put your title or your heading in the first sentence. It's as simple as that. And then also in the last sentence. Once you do those will be check marked. Then you do not have an internal link to your other pages. So what you want to do for that is, you got two options for doing that. You can put a link to whether it's a website or whether it's to a landing page or whatever you're advertising, or whatever you're trying to send people to for more information. All you simply do is you just simply, so I'll give you a quick example from my point of view, and if you need another way of doing it or whatever, let me know. So what I do is I'm going to do a picture. So what I'm going to be doing is, this picture is actually going to I'm going to put in the link. I'm going to put in the link for another page. So when people click on the picture, they're going to end up going to another page, which is my landing page for the Empower Network. Oh, sorry, I should turn that thing off. And then of course the alt tag, I'll explain that too. So your images have it says your images have alt tags. Well, I don't have any images. I don't know why it's telling me that yet, but I'll give you an idea of how you can change this, how you can make this into a check mark. So what you want to do is, if you have an image, then you have to make sure that it has an alt tag. So I'm just going to give you an example to show you how you can get the internal link and the image to have an alt tag to your keyword. I'm going to show you that in one shot here. So what you do is you go up to Add Media, Upload Files, and of course mine is Jesus, so I'm just going to take my Jesus picture. I'm going to insert it in the post. Simple as that. It's going to pop it up like that. Okay. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click on this thing where Edit Image. What's going to happen is, I'm going to change the image size. So right now this is the full size. I'm going to change to 60, so it's a little less. And what I want to do is, my heading or my title is Jesus. So there it is. And then I want to double click it to highlight it. Right click, copy. up here to title, and then paste. So what happens is this is your title, and then the alt tag, which is your alternative text, same idea, is Jesus. Then what you do is down here, this is how you change it. So you can, I don't know if you can see in kind of the darkness here, but where it says here, you have to have an internal link to your other pages. That's what you put here. What I'm highlighting here, that's what you put there. So what you do is, for me, I just put all mine in a WordPress document so it's easy to find. This is my link for my Empower Network landing page. So double click it to highlight it. Whoops. And then copy. And then go back to your page. Right click, paste. And there you go. So then I've got my internal link to my other pages, and I've got my alt tag set up. Now obviously it's already check marked, but that's how you get both of those check marked. And you click update like that, and then what you do is you click on save draft. And both of these, this one's already done, but this internal link is also going to be check marked. So there we go. So the internal link is done, and the alt tag is done. Now the rel equals no follow. Now what you do with that, is you got to put in. I'll give you a quick example. That one there is to allow, not to allow Google to go, or any of your search engines to go, to be able to search and to have them, so they don't have, it's hard to explain this, so you don't end up having Google go to other pages. It will stop them from checking out your other pages as well. So what you do is, just to give you a quick example here, what you do is, let's say I want to copy that same link to my landing page. What you end up doing is, I'm just going to show you here. What you want to do is you want to double click this to highlight it, and you want to go up to here where it shows insert edit link. And this is how you're going to change to make sure that rel equals no follow external link is check marked. So what you want to do is you want to go up. Just so you can see it, I'm going to show you down here where this thing's highlighted. So what you want to do is you want to copy this, or not copy, sorry. What you want to do is you want to double click on this, and then up in this area here where it says insert edit link, you want to add this link into here by simply pasting it. Okay. And then what you want to do is just simply, I hope you guys can see this good, you want to add these symbols. So I don't know what the symbol's called, but what you do is you add this funny sideways triangle thing. I can't explain what it is, pardon me for this. Then what you do is you go at the very end of your link, and you just quotation marks, space, space, then you go rel equals, then what you want to do is go quotation marks again, no follow, quotation marks, and then that funny triangle thing the opposite way. And then open in a new window tab, enter it, and then of course obviously, whoops, I did two things there, that's weird. Anyways, obviously it's there, and then that will change the rel equals no follow will be check marked. Now if you wanted, let's just say by some chance that you wanted to take these away, what you do is click on it, and then there's a thing here where unlink. So you want to unlink that. It's as simple as that. That's all you got to do. Alright, so that's just an example of how you get your rel equals no follow to work. And then the next thing is your heading 1, 2, and 3. So obviously, for some reason it's showing that my heading 1 is done, but I'm not going to show you how to make it work. So what you do is you highlight it, go up to here where it says paragraph, go down to heading 1, and that's done. And then what you do is you go down, do heading 2, you got to make it heading 2. So it's this one here, click it, it's done. And you go down, really easy, So the third heading, you want to make it heading 3, and that's done. And what you do is click Save Draft, and then heading 1, 2, and 3 will be check marked. All right. Now, one thing before I show you how to bold your keyword, italize your keyword, your keyword, sorry, and underline your keyword. I also do something else. You guys can follow this if you want, or you can just type in your name. What I do, what I've done, is I've went into my Word documents, right? Let me just give you a simple one here. Let me just start a new one just to give you an example. Create new. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually made my own. Let's make that bigger. Okay, so I've typed my name, right? And then what I've done is I've changed this to whatever type of printing or whatever I want. This is a little bit slow, so bear with me. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, that I want to make it. Alright, let's say I want to do that, right? So what you want to do here is you want to take this. This is my way. There might be an easier way. What I do is you take this, you print this out on a piece of paper, and then what you do is you take and if you guys have yourself a printer and a scanner, then what you do is you scan this in and save it as a picture, as a JPEG file. All right, it's as simple as that. No, I don't want to save that. Okay. Then what you do, let me just exit this. Okay, then what you do, once you save it as a picture, then what you do is you go up to Add Media. Actually, let me just trying to confuse you guys here, all this stuff. All right, so you go down here under where I have God Bless You, and then what you do is you add media. I've already got my signature, so there's my signature. What I've done is just like I showed you, I've typed it in a WordPress document, I've printed it out, then I've scanned it in as a JPEG, as a picture, and then I've just uploaded it to this section here where it says Insert Media. I've uploaded a file from my computer off my hard drive of my signature. So once it's all done, you just click here, and then you just insert into post, and then you got to do the same thing again so that it doesn't so that you can also take this signature and you can actually put your internal link to your other pages and your alt tag. So what you do is same thing. You go up here, you go into here, you change the size, you put your title in, copy, whoops, paste, and then your link. So you pick one of your landing pages. Let's just say I do that one, copy, and then paste, and then it's all good. Update, and that's good. That's all you have to do to make your signature. If you have any questions about it, I know I'm going fast in this, but I have to make this video pretty quick because there's a lot of information. That's all you have to do, okay? Now, your keyword needs to be bolded, italicized, and underlined. So what you do is you find your keyword and you bold it by going up here, bold, and then you go into the next keyword, italize it, simple, and then the last word, the underline. This is where it's a little bit of a trick. All right, so you just save draft, and then these two should be check marked. Let's give it a minute here. Okay, what's going on? Didn't work. Let's try this again. Maybe I just didn't press it right. Okay, here we go. All right, so there we go. So everything's good. Now to underline, this is all you got to do. You go into the text part of it, and then you find your keyword. This is the only way that I've found that it works. So there's my keyword down here, if you guys can see it. And what you do is you just put that funny looking arrow thing again, and then a U for underline, and then the arrow thing again. Okay, and then at the end of the word Jesus, or your whatever your title is, whatever your keyword is. You put the arrow /